I love it.
Hello, 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 everybody from Lee and thereabouts. This is Walkabout.
Right away, when I walked in the door, I understood that this is about community. And it says it on the sign, community access. Anyone can walk in from the street and ask to produce a show, and it can be done. They brought in a cake for my 100th, and then when it came to my 300th, I was just really bowled over because all I knew I was doing was just turning the crank, show after show, and it turned out to be a number that I feel honored to have done.
You just heard an episode of Cooking in the Dark, brought to you from the Talking Information Center. We hope you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to visit our website at ticnetwork.org.
Here's a check on the forecast on the Talking Information Center from the National Weather Service. Mostly sunny today, temperatures in the upper 40s. Cloudy overnight, turning clear, temperatures in the lower 30s. Friday back to sun, temperatures back up into the upper 40s. The sun rose this morning at 6:03, setting at 5:44 this evening. Don't forget daylight saving time begins early Sunday morning. Stay tuned for more heading your way next on the Talking Information Center. Join the Talking Information Center this Thursday evening at 6 when we present our next Radio Low Vision Support Group. This time we'll be chatting with representatives from the company For Blind about their new tactile Braille tablet. TIC Executive Director Anna Dunbar and Radio Low Vision Support Group host Carrie McDonald lead the conversation. That's this Thursday evening at 6 for the next Talking Information Center Radio Low Vision Support Group.
This is Nnamdi Asamoah. I play football for the Philadelphia Eagles, but what I do off the field with United Way might be more important. I'm a volunteer tutor and mentor. Why? Because over 1 million kids a year drop out of school, and that's not okay. It takes 12 years to create a graduate, but it takes about the same time to create a dropout. And the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be me, or it could be you. Studies show that if we get to these kids earlier, their chances are better. And kids who read well by 3rd grade are more likely to graduate. So join me in United Way. Suit up and take the pledge. Become a volunteer reader, tutor, or mentor. Because when a child succeeds, we all succeed.
First time I'm doing this in public. This is what I look like. Good evening. Parents, guardians, friends, Lenox faculty and staff, students, Principal Kneibel, Superintendent Goslin, good evening. Before we begin tonight's induction ceremony, those of us faculty who advise the two societies, National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society, would like to introduce ourselves and say a few brief words of welcome. National Honors Art Society is advised by Karen Romeo-Leger and Alexa Bermudez. National Honors Society is advised by Ben Weaver and me, Peter Steranko. We are grateful that you have made time to join us this evening and excited about what we hope will be a new beginning to what has been an integral part of not just recognizing, but also realizing and developing academic and artistic excellence, student leadership, and community service. Over the past 2 years, much has been lost. Together, tonight, we take another step in the long process of rediscovery and reconstruction. We applaud our seniors for their patience. This evening has been postponed far beyond what they could have ever imagined, but they have been tenacious in making the absolute best of it. We know that they will use the remainder of their time here at LMMHS purposefully, leading their respective honor societies to re-engage and serve community needs. We look optimistically to the juniors being recognized here tonight. They will have a significant opportunity to shape the work of the NHS and NAHS over the next year and a half. Academic courses and extracurricular activities have been largely restored, at least ostensibly, to normal. But we won't feel normal, we think, until we weave into our lives the practice of service and responsibility. Our societies can provide what William Wordsworth called, quote, the little nameless, unremembered acts of kindness, unquote, that truly bind us together as a community. And the four of us eagerly look forward to helping advise you this year and beyond. Finally, and as one parting acknowledgement that normal is not yet normal, we regret that we won't be able to gather as usual for refreshments in the cafe following our ceremony. We look forward to doing so next year. In the meantime, rest assured that we will stay in touch as we welcome the input of all students and families. If you know of opportunities for service, please share them with us. So again, thank you for joining us tonight. We are delighted now to turn the proceedings over to the officers of NHS and NAHS, who will be inducting members of the class of 2022 and 2023. Thank you.
Good evening. We welcome faculty members of Lenox Memorial Middle and High School, parents, guardians, friends, and students. We come here tonight to join both the National Honor Society and the National Art Honor Society in celebration, and to induct those students who have displayed excellence in all fields for which they were chosen. The National Honor Society was founded in 1921 in the wake of World War I, with the hope of creating enthusiasm for scholarship, of encouraging the desire to render service in the community and country, of promoting caring and ethical leadership, and of developing sound character in individuals. I will now call upon President Sabrina Lewis of NAHS.
The National Art Honor Society was created in 1978 by the National Art Education Association, NAEA, for high school students who have shown an ability in the arts as well as academics. NAHS expects members to achieve the highest standards in the arts by choosing content that includes complex problem solving and higher order thinking skills, as well as the serious alignment of curriculum, instruction, assessment, and professional development that results in the growth of students. Both societies take their membership seriously, as it is a privilege, not a right, that students must earn. At all times, students must maintain standards for which they were selected. I will now call upon Isabel Cooney to introduce our officers.
I now want to introduce the current 2022 officers of our chapter of the National Honor Society. President Hallie Davis. Vice President Molly Knight. Secretary, myself, Isabel Cooney. Treasurer, Celia Herndon-Schmid. Historian, Julianne Harwood. And poet, Fiona Matthews. I will now call upon NAHS VPs to introduce their officers.
And for the officers of the National Art Honor Society, President Sabrina Lewis, Co-Vice Presidents Mary Elliott and myself, Aiden Burns, Secretary Fiona Matthews, and Treasurer Celia Herndon-Schmid. I will now call upon our guest speaker, Karina Baver.
I like to describe art in these three words: emotion, expression, and escape, or the 3 E's. The emotion that one puts into their art is such a powerful tool, and I believe it to be the most underestimated part of creating art. Emotion is what makes us human, and the power an artist has to evoke feelings in their art is really a beautiful thing. Next is expression. Emotion and expression go hand in hand, as one of the key reasons many of us create art is to express ourselves in our individuality. Last is escape. For me personally, art is a way that I can escape into a world that I create and can enjoy it in an immersive and creative way. Many of us use art as a way to escape, whether it is coloring in an image to release stress or doodling on your classwork to ignore the tedious struggles of school. By combining the 3 E's, I believe that those words and the meaning behind them are what make up art, and that's what's important to me. Because by using my emotions, expressing myself, and escaping into my artwork, I aim to make the world around me a little bit better. Thank you. I will now call on NAHS President Hallie Davis.
It is at this time that we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in the Lenox Memorial Middle and High School chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for our society. These qualities are scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I will now call upon NHS Vice President Molly Knight.
Scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn when formal education has ended, for education ends only with life. In our audience tonight, as an example of scholarship, we have 5 Senior National Merit Award finalists. Knowledge is one of the great elements in life and which leads to high successes. It can be acquired through inquisitiveness, diligence, effort, and joy. I will now call upon NHS Treasurer Celia Herndon-Schmid.
Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of a day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership. For example, the other day, members of NHS went to Morris Elementary School to read for National Reading Day. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. I will now call upon historian Julianne Harwood.
Leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking the initiative in class and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid and serve others to attain the same objective. For example, many of the students in attendance tonight are captains or active participants of their sports teams, embodying what it means to be a student athlete. The price of leadership is a sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest in the interest of others. I will now call upon NHS poet Fiona Matthews.
Character. Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes that person from others. It gives each person individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character which guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, a daily striving to make the right choice. By demonstrating such qualities such as reliability, honesty, and sincerity, we may hope to prove by examples that we value character. Now, as NHS poet, I will read an original commemorative poem. A meditation on honor. Do you spell it with an O-R or an O-U-R? Either way, it's ours now. So we'll do our service hours, reading books to Morris, setting up for band and chorus, mentoring sixth graders who adore us. We'll stand up here before all of you, pledged to be ever loyal and true, because it's not how many A's on our report cards. It's how many ways we can show we care. It's the days spent cultivating our character. It's 7:30 in the art room, and we're all settling down. We have our coffees, our breakfasts, our coats shoved under our arms, our hands raised in the air. We're ready just how we are. We're ready, so why don't we start? Thank you. I will now call upon NHS President Hallie Davis.
We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our Honor Society chapters. For those former members who may be among our guests tonight, we hope this will serve as a reminder to you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Throughout the year, members of our chapters serve as role models for other students. In addition to strong academic records, which establish the eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations, and we serve our school and community through many activities. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as National Honor Society members. The following students are to be inducted into the Lenox Memorial Middle and High School National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society. Please hold your applause until all the students have been inducted. For the National Honor Society, who are seniors, please stand when your name is called. Haley Ano. Oh. Oops, no applause. Okay. Ryan Appel. Darby Bain. Aiden Burns. Carolina Chassie, unable to attend tonight. Isabel Cooney. Hallie Davis, that's me. Maxwell DeGrigoly. Grace Elliott, who is also unable to attend tonight. Mary Elliott. Mihiran Gangasetti. Mia Giardina. Tobias Goodman. Benjamin Haddad. Julian Harwood. Ben Heim. Celia Herndon-Schmidt. Chloe Inhelder. Ronan King, who was also unable to attend tonight. Cecilia Kitross. Molly Knight. Sabrina Lewis. Fiona Matthews. Piper Maximilian. Otto Miesmer, who is also unable to attend tonight. Leah Murphy. Cameron Odell. Chloe Schilling, Elise Schilling, and Lily Schnapp are all unable to attend tonight. Kaylin Sorrentino. Harry Tulukian. You may be seated. I will now call upon Vice President Molly Knight.
For those National Honor Society who are juniors, please stand. Maxwell Adams. Brendan Armstrong, who is unable to attend tonight. Ava Bachman. Karina Baver. Cecilia Carey. Tegan Demler, who is also unable to attend tonight. Peter Fiegel. Clifford Flynn. Andrea Fox, who is also unable to attend tonight. Ava Garlington. Talia Jardina. Frankie Page Guacchione. Uriah Hernandez. Eli Hochfelder. Luke Kaminsky. Noah Kirby. Allison Lamb. Hunter Lanning. Thomas Leger. Alexandra Lipton, who is also unable to attend tonight. Dennis Love. Ella Lyon. Andrew McCormack. Gabriel Marino, who is also unable to attend tonight. Brady Mickle. Jack O'Brien. Devin Patel. Rihanna Patel. Georgia Razor, who's also unable to attend tonight. Fernando Reyes. Medea Rosinskate. Jesse Scrimo. Gianna Vasta. Sydney Wilk. And Alex Zabian. I will now call upon President Hallie Davis.
Will all members and candidates of the National Honor Society please rise? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. Congratulations. You are all now official members of the National Honor Society. You may applaud. I will now call upon Vice Presidents of NAHS, Mary Elliott and Aiden Burns.
For the National Art Honor Society who are seniors, please stand when your name is called. Maddie Alsdorf. Aiden Burns. Myself, Mary Elliott. Tegan Farr. Julianne Harwood. Chloe Inhelder. Cecilia Kitros. Sabrina Lewis. Fiona Matthews. Mia Pignatelli. Chloe Schilling, who could not be here tonight. Solia Herndon Schmid. And Renzo Vargas.
For the National Art Honors Society who are juniors, please stand when your name is called. Karina Baver. Chechi Carey. Liam Doherty. Tegan Demler, who could not be here tonight. Talia Giardina. Ali Lamb. Thomas Leger. Alexandra Lipton, who could not be here tonight. Ella Lyon. Ada Nichols. Georgia Razor, who could not be here tonight. Ava Reinhold. Medea Rudzinskaita. Jesse Scrimo. Maya Terry, who could not be here tonight, and Sydney Wilk. I will now call upon NAHS President Sabrina Lewis.
Will all members and nominees of the National Art Honor Society please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat after me? I will, in my life, to the best of my ability, through my talents in the art, help to create a more beautiful world, for myself, for humankind, and for all living things. Congratulations, you are all now official members of NAHS. I will now call upon NAHS member Renzo Vargas.
The arts matter because life is dull without perspective. All art, good and bad, made by an individual or a team, brings the perspective of an artist to others. It is so important to have art, to teach art, and to follow ourselves and our children to live with the national tradition of art, because that art gives us the tools and means of communicating about the way we see the world. Without the arts, we are confined to one world and one worldview. With the arts, we have the treasure of a million worlds and million ways to see them. Quote by Daniel Fishman. We are pleased to acknowledge the presence of the National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society. Advisors Dr. Ben Weaver and Dr. Peter Steranko, and Ms. Karen Romeo Leger and Ms. Alexa Bermudez. Thank you for joining us this evening. I would also like to acknowledge the invitation for tonight's event was designed by Tegan Farr and interpreting provided by Medioma Language Services. We offer our heartfelt congratulations to the new members of the Lenox chapter of the National Honor Society and National Art Honor Society, and we look forward to working side by side with them in developing the values of our chapter. Please enjoy the slideshow of work created by NAHS members.
With you, dear Emily, I really want to write this carefully. Now that we're a family, it's only you, your mom and me. Dear Emily, we're gonna live forever happily. I'm gonna ask your mom to marry me, but there's some things you need to know. Papa was a rolling stone, playing in a sold-out show, yeah. Taking all the highs and lows, but living with an empty soul, yeah. And if you ever read the things they wrote, I hope that you can let them go. I was living in a different world before I had my little girl, yeah. Emily, when I hear you cry, I'll sing you back to sleep. Did you know you inspire all my melodies? You make me a better man than I'll ever be, ever be, ever be, because of you, Emily. Dear Emily, I saw you way before you came to me, 'cause I picked out your name and wrote it on paper. I needed life and life came and gave me Emily. Will I be good enough for you? The truth is I'm afraid of everyone and anything that could hurt you, oh Emily. If you ever feel lonely, just sit next to me. Since we brought you home with us, you're everything. You make me a better man than I'll ever be, ever be, ever be, because of you, Emily, yeah. Oh yeah, Emily, babe. I feel a love that I just can't believe. Oh, Emily, when I hear you cry, I'll sing you back to sleep.
Thank you all for coming tonight. Really appreciate it. It's good to see everybody.
It's true. You're the